had a very rough pregnancy. My son, he had a cyst on his brain. It was saying that cysts don't disappear, that he could possibly have Down syndrome. Just a lot that was going on with my pregnancy. His heart rate jumped from like 140 down to 70. Pushed him out in about 4 minutes. My water broke at 9:56. He was born at 10 on the dot. And his umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck and everything. It was a rough pregnancy.
So in this case, Miss Sanders saying Brady hasn't done anything for the baby. And Brady is saying, this is not my baby, so I'm not gonna provide anything because the baby doesn't look anything at all like me, right? So he's saying, until I have proof this is my baby, this is what I'm gonna say.
What has Mr. Brady done exactly for baby Caleb?
He has not done anything, Your Honor. I have to get Caleb baby food, diapers, clothes, everything.
Yeah,
and
does he visit the baby?
Why would I visit a baby that's not mine? I
pretty my baby is. How can you deny a pretty baby?
I don't care about the baby being pretty. I care about if the baby mine or not.
Why do you doubt this beautiful baby is yours?
Green eyes. No one in my family has green eyes. May I show you, Your Honor?
So he goes on to describe how everyone in the family has got brown eyes, the granddad brown eyes, the aunties, the mom, they all have brown eyes. So he's questioning, how does the baby get green eyes? What did the baby get those green eyes? Because
these green eyes come from that's on this baby. Because it ain't my family.
So at this point, he talks about how the girl always gives him reasons to why he should doubt if the baby is his or not. And if you look at the baby, they don't really seem like they're related, because he's light-skinned and they're both dark-skinned, green eyes. So he goes on and tells the judge about how he doesn't believe he's responsible for the baby and how he tried to be in the baby's life. You know, he was sort of talking over him, so he was all over the place at this time.
When she told you she was pregnant, didn't you go to an appointment,
I tried.
participate?
I initially tried to go to the appointments, Your Honor. Catherine's just a handful.
He was playing me from the left because I didn't want to be with him no more.
So at this point, she talked about how he got upset because she got back with the ex, and the only reason he wanted to be in her life is for the fact that he didn't want to see her with any other men. But you also mentioned that she was always constantly with other men.
So you telling me that if you see somebody with your girlfriend, you ain't gonna get mad and try to fight?
She wasn't my girlfriend.
That question was wild. Are you supposed to fight every guy you see with your girlfriend because your girlfriend's supposed to know that she's with you? Anyway, so she talked about how he didn't really care, he was nonchalant. Whenever she said something, he wouldn't really respond to her. I think that really got to her, made her seek other men so that she can get some sort of reaction from her. But she always said, he talked about how he's always been there for her through the pregnancy, but clearly he hasn't been.
Ask you, she's going through a lot here. Why weren't you there?
Yeah, when I tried to take care of him, she told me she didn't need my help. And plus, why would I take care of a baby that's not possibly mine?
Now, so in Africa, once the lady says you are the dad, then you are the dad. That's the only DNA we need. You go in court, local courts, they ask the woman who's the father, and she points at you, then by default, you're the father. You cannot argue, there's no need of DNA test. They'll put the ruling there, you have to pay for damages. Then if you're gonna marry her, you also pay lobola, right? But here I can see you have to prove, because apparently in America you've got 50-50, so you have to take the guy to court so that he can pay if you're unable to pay for the child yourself. I think that's how it works.
Another man signed the birth certificate?
Yes, my ex-boyfriend before me and Jamaris got together.
How does that even work? You claim another man is the father to your child, yet you give another man sign the birth certificate, right? It sounds to me like she wasn't really sure about who the dad was.
And he was the one who was actually there when I had my. So yes, he did sign the birth certificate, but then they testified that he was not the father anyway.
I thought so. So at this point, it seems like she doesn't know who the father is, and she's just guessing or thinking back on the guy she slept with, and it seems like it's probably more than two. But we're gonna see, and I feel like the guy knows that this is not his baby, because probably he knows the girl too well.
Your belief, do you believe Mr. Brady is your daughter's child's father?
I believe my daughter.
Firstly, how are you gonna believe a girl who's been lying from the start? Clearly, she's been a little bit everywhere, and at this point, I don't think the mother should even say she believes the daughter, because the daughter has been with a couple guys and which is
This
no
is
good.
this is ridiculous. Caleb is 6 months old. You know, when are you gonna step up? When participate in raising your son?
That's what the dad's for. I'm not.
Yeah,
dad,
but
and
you-
I'm not taking care
Well,
of
you
another
just
man's
said
family.
all she.
So they keep on talking about the same thing over and over again. He keeps on saying this is not your child. Then the mom says, even if there's a chance that this could be your son, you're better off participating than completely neglecting the child. Because it would be better if you find out this is your child and you are helping, rather if you find out this is your child and you weren't helping at all.
And
Not that-
your daughter said to you that there are no other possibilities. You've asked her.
Honestly, you only know I have not asked her.
Of course you haven't, but who's that girl behind this lady? She's so pretty, man. Nah, not this one. The other lady. Okay, anyway, yeah. So she kept on complaining about how, yeah, that girl is really pretty. All right, go on. So anyway, she kept on talking about him not participating and doing a lot for the baby, and she wish she would do more for the baby. And he said, I'm not going to do anything for the baby, or this ain't my baby. So, yeah. And they don't really look alike. Where did the green eyes come from?
Here he go. I told y'all that's not my baby. Y'all look, this is not my baby. Look his eye, that's not my baby.
Well, it'd
Making
be
a
nice
big
if
scene.
somebody else knew besides me.
Lord, please.
Done the DNA test, and I have the results. Jerome,
Jerome looks like he really enjoys his job and how.
these results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics. Read as follows. In the case of Sanders versus Brady, pertaining to 6-month-old Caleb Robinson, it has been determined by this court, Mr. Brady, you are not.
I told her that wasn't my baby,
Sit
Aunt.
down.
I told her.
Sit down over there.
I told you, Aunt. I knew it wasn't mine. 100% positive.
Miss Sanders, he said he was positive.
So who the
I don't
other
understand.
possibilities?
I really don't understand.
So it's not your ex's, it's not his.
It was no one else. It was no one else.
Had to be.
It was no one else.
It has to be somebody else.
Gotta be somebody.
From get-go, I'm pretty sure she knew that she was lying. So I don't know why she's still pretending. How are you gonna say there was nobody else? This is literally a year ago and you don't know who you slept with. Come on. I don't understand why she still wanna make it seem as if she really doesn't know. Because from the face you can tell that she knows exactly, and she knows she's been with a whole lot of men. I don't even think it's even one more person. I'm pretty sure there are a couple of other guys who she needs to do the DNA test with. Right.